Isaiah, congratulations on the win. I know you're only 4 games, I guess, into your college career, but you look pretty comfortable out there. Are you feeling comfortable going through these games?
Yeah, I'm feeling real comfortable out there because from the beginning, before we even started playing, Coach Dawkins just gave me a whole bunch of confidence and telling me like just to play my game. So I just went out there and do everything that I'm capable of doing, and it's paying off.
Tell me about the second half. What changed for you there? You got going there in the second half, both offensively. You had some big defensive plays there. You got aggressive. What changed for you in the second half compared to after the slow start in the first half?
Yeah, in the first half, the reason because I was in foul trouble. He didn't want to get my third foul coming into the halftime, so he kept me out and just kept me going for the second half, knowing that for me, for the team, I'm like one of the like an energy guy for the team to get us defensively going. So he just wanted to come in and then the second half do because in the first half it was a close game. So to come in defensively and like turn the energy up. We didn't have a lot of energy, so when we turned the energy up, then we started to grow a lead. And then, so that's really what I wanted to do, just come out there and pick the energy up for the whole team.
Isaiah, obviously you started off the season with a win against Auburn, didn't have the greatest game at Michigan. Then you had that long layoff where you didn't play. Obviously just, coming off that win the other night at FSU late Saturday night. What did that do for the team's confidence? Just proving to yourselves that you could, beat high level teams coming in tonight. Did that do a lot for your confidence coming into tonight?
Yeah, beating FSU did a lot for our confidence just to let us know, that like, we're not just a team that's out here playing, like we're really here and we're trying to make a name and earn respect. Because it's not, like Coach say all the time, it's not given, it's earned. So we coming out here playing these big name teams, like we got Houston coming up, I'm prepared for that game. And we just coming out, just letting them know that we're not no knockoff, we're going to come out and play basketball.
The thing that's impressed me about you, you've got a lot of variety in your game. You don't just settle for jump shots. You got a post-up game, which you went to, especially in the second half. Cincinnati really didn't have an answer for that. You could drive. Just talk about the variety of the game there, because you feel comfortable there, it seems like, in the paint there, either posting up or driving.
Yeah, I tend to, like, do that and want to be a variety, like, all-around player for the team and just transition my game to, like, for the future, which I want to do is go to the NBA and be able to be out there and be a all-around guy and be able to do everything on the floor. Because it's hard to figure out what you're gonna do with somebody who can do everything on the floor. So I just try to just do everything I can offensively and defensively. So just be like a two-way guy.
You guys, I think, built a 13-point lead with about 8.5 minutes left. Cincinnati obviously made a run. I'm sure they always were. But what did Coach talk to you guys about? Letting them back in. And do you feel like you guys maybe coasted a little bit? You thought the game was in hand. What do you think kind of happened in that last 8 minutes or so?
In the last 8 minutes, I feel like we talked about it and everything. The thing that happened was they came out just more aggressive than we did when they came out of the media timeout or whatever. They came out more aggressive than we did and came to just because they were down. So they came with they came with more energy and more fight than we did in that span. But I feel like Coach said, over time, like as we weathered the storm with their run and we continue to make plays of our own to like keep the lead and not let them come back and regain the lead in the game.
You got a taste of conference play for the first time, especially a UCF Cincinnati game, being physical there, a lot of talking, a lot of emotion, if you will. What was it like for you being a part of it for the first time? And did you have to adjust to it a little bit as you mentioned you got the quick fouls early. Did you have to kind of adjust to how the game was going?
I did have to adjust how the game was going as far as the refs and like the fouls. That part I did have to adjust to, but the talking and the aggression of the game, that part it just comes natural. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna compete every time I'm on the floor. So that part was just a little natural, but just knowing when to go and when not to with fouls and stuff, and they're calling it a little bit more. So that was what I had to adjust to.
How would you rate CJ Walker's dunk in the first half?
Man, oh my, CJ. I knew I would give it like a 10. I got to, but I knew it was coming. As soon as he beat the big man off the bounce at half court, I was like, oh yeah, we already stood up. We knew it was coming. Like his bounce so ridiculous. It's crazy.